Imagine lying awake at night. The room is dark, the air is still. Your mind drifts from thought to thought until one question rises up and refuses to leave. What if you are the only conscious being that has ever existed? Not just on Earth, not just in this galaxy, but anywhere ever. It sounds impossible, ridiculous. But tonight, we'll explore why this idea is more than just late-night paranoia. Why some physicists and philosophers think the odds might not be zero, and why it might be the most unsettling truth of all. Look up at the night sky. Every point of light is a sun. Many have planets. Maybe thousands of them are created in the time it takes you to finish this sentence. Our instruments have found Earth-like worlds scattered across the galaxy. By all accounts, the universe should be teeming with life. So where is everyone? This is the heart of the Fermi Paradox. Given the age and size of the cosmos, intelligent life should have arisen countless times. Civilizations should have spread across the stars long before humans even learned to stand upright. Yet there is only silence, no alien signals, no vast interstellar empires, just us staring into the void. Some scientists think life is incredibly rare, that the conditions which gave rise to awareness on Earth were so unlikely they might never be repeated. Others argue civilizations self-destruct long before they master interstellar travel. They build their towering cities, invent their weapons, and then vanish, leaving only ruins and radiation. But even if biology happens often, consciousness itself remains the true mystery. Think about your brain. It's made of atoms, carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, the same elements found in distant stars. Atoms that obey the same cold, indifferent laws of physics everywhere. Yet somehow, this arrangement of matter gives rise to something astonishing you. A first-person experience. You feel joy and sadness, pain and wonder. Not just electrical impulses, but something more. Something no telescope or microscope can detect. Neuroscientists like Giulio Tononi have tried to quantify consciousness with ideas like integrated information theory. Christoph Koch has spent decades probing the boundaries of awareness, even experimenting on himself. But none can truly explain why you are aware right now. Hearing these words, instead of being an unconscious biological machine. The philosopher David Chalmers calls this the hard problem of consciousness. Because even if we map every neuron in your brain, we still don't know how it produces the vivid movie playing inside your mind. This leads to strange and disturbing possibilities. One of them is the Boltzmann brain. Imagine the universe is infinite, or nearly infinite, and will last forever. In such a cosmos, random fluctuations of particles can eventually create anything. It's like shaking a box of sand for eternity. Eventually, by pure chance, some grains will arrange into a perfect replica of the Mona Lisa, or into a functioning brain, complete with false memories and a sense of self. It turns out, statistically, it is far more likely for a lone brain to randomly appear in a void, complete with a lifetime of fake memories, than for a full, complex civilization like ours to evolve over billions of years. So the odds might say you are probably a Boltzmann brain. A single spark of awareness, surrounded by chaos. Every moment you remember, every person you love, every sunset you recall could be nothing more than a detailed hallucination. And when this brief fluctuation ends, so does your entire universe. Some physicists, like Sean Carroll, argue this creates a profound problem for cosmology. Because if our best theories predict a universe where Boltzmann brains vastly outnumber evolved minds, then it becomes overwhelmingly likely that your own mind is just such a random accident, not the product of a rich, shared history on Earth. But what if we zoom out even more? Maybe you are not a random fluctuation. Maybe your memories are real. Your planet exists. Evolution happened exactly as you believe. But you might still be the only conscious mind in all of existence. This is solipsism, the unsettling possibility that you are the only conscious observer, and everyone else is just playing a part. You can't prove anyone else experiences anything. Your family smiles at you. Your friends laugh. People cry at funerals and cheer at weddings. But you only ever see their outward behavior. You can't open their minds and peer inside. They could all be complex biological robots with no inner world, no actual awareness. Imagine telling your best friend a secret. They nod, they react, they share your excitement. But inside, there might be nothing at all. No inner narrator, no sense of being. Or consider your parents, the people who raised you. Their entire purpose in your life might only be to serve as vivid characters in your personal story. Once you're gone, so are they like fading echoes in a dream. Some philosophers argue this is an absurd conclusion, that it's simpler to assume other beings are conscious like you, because they behave so much like you do. This is called the argument from analogy, but it rests on a shaky foundation, because ultimately, it's still an assumption. You have no direct evidence that anyone else truly experiences anything. Now let's twist the knife even further. Imagine a universe where consciousness is so rare it only arose once. In you, no alien civilizations, no other conscious creatures, just one fragile mind, yours. Every beautiful nebula, every galaxy cluster is real, but entirely unconscious. Planets whirl around stars, countless chemical reactions unfold, but nowhere else does awareness bloom. Only here, only you. A single candle of self-reflection, burning in a vast, indifferent dark. Or perhaps there's another explanation. What if we are living inside a simulation? The philosopher Nick Bostrom argues that if advanced civilizations can run ancestor simulations, hyper-realistic models of their own past, then it's overwhelmingly likely that we are inside one of them. And inside such a simulation, it might be computationally efficient to render only one truly conscious observer, you. Everyone else could be what are called philosophical zombies, perfectly mimicking conscious behavior without actually experiencing anything. They react, they laugh, they cry, but inside there is nothing. Now let's explore something stranger still. Panpsychism is the idea that consciousness might be a fundamental property of the universe, like mass or charge, that everything from electrons to stones to stars possesses some tiny sliver of awareness. Under this view, you aren't alone, because everything is, in some dim way, conscious. But it's not a comforting thought, because such awareness might be utterly alien, not joy, not sorrow, just some indescribable inner shimmer we can't comprehend. And then there's quantum consciousness. Some speculate that quantum processes inside neurons might give rise to awareness, opening the door to bizarre possibilities. Maybe consciousness flickers in and out of existence, tied to the strange probabilities of quantum events. Maybe your awareness is like a wave function, spread across multiple worlds, collapsing into this single experience right now. Of course, many scientists and philosophers push back on these ideas. They say if you were truly alone, your world wouldn't look so stable. If you were a Boltzmann brain, your memories and experiences should be erratic, broken, surreal, not a continuous, ordered life story. Others lean on the anthropic principle. It says you shouldn't be surprised to observe a universe that allows consciousness, because if it didn't, you wouldn't be here to question it. But that only explains why your environment allows awareness, not why you seem to be the only one possessing it. Human cultures have grappled with these questions for millennia. Ancient Hindu texts speak of the universe as a single, dreaming consciousness, fragmented into countless souls. Descartes famously doubted everything except his own awareness. Cogito, ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. Buddhist philosophy teaches that the self is an illusion, a fleeting pattern in a river of sensations. But illusion or not, you still feel something right now, watching this video. So what does all this mean for you? It means your awareness. This small window of light in the darkness is profoundly precious. It might be the only spark of consciousness in a cold, indifferent cosmos. Or it might be one among countless others, each just as rich and complicated. Either way, it's a miracle that you are here, experiencing this strange universe. So hold on to that fragile awareness. Nurture it, explore it, share your wonder and compassion, because whether you are truly alone or just one mind among trillions, your consciousness is the rarest thing there is. If you enjoyed sinking into these haunting ideas, subscribe. We'll keep exploring the deepest mysteries of existence together.